Welcome to Joshua Tree. We found this camp spot just for the night, and then tomorrow we head to Joshua Tree. So tonight we are just going to relax and watch a movie.
Yeah, if we can get signal.
Together, we are.
So I was gonna show you some more shots of the place we went to last night, this morning, but when we went out to let the dogs out, there was a bunch of bees swarming all over the place.
Yeah, and ants.
Yeah, so we just left. And we were gonna have some of our cold brew coffee, but the bottle broke and the coffee's gone. So now we are going to Joshua Tree Coffee Co.
Which is the bomb. And now we're out for a little walk with the dogs before dinner.
One's not too excited about it.
Yes.
Definitely needed that nap though, because last night it was so hot and the dogs kept getting up because of all the wind that we barely slept. So nap was good and the walk feels amazing. Weather is much better today.
Oh yeah, the weather here is beautiful. Wish it wasn't so hazy because of the fire, but one got away.
Saw a dank rabbit and she took off and couldn't keep them both.
It's getting a little windy outside and chilly, which is nice compared to last night. So we're gonna stay in and play some Mario Party.
Just took the dogs outside and it's cleared up a little bit, so I'm gonna go try my hand at a little astrophotography. Well, I have no idea how that went, so I guess we'll see how the photos turn out. My first try. I'm still learning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful morning here in Joshua Tree.
So we're going for a little bit of a hike.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can find the trailhead for the trail to Barker Dam. Well, we made it to Barker Dam. It was a little bit of a trek.
That it was.
So none of the trails coming out of the campground are marked. So we were just kind of wandering along whatever trails we could. Of course, we have no cell signal. So the best I could do was like a offline version of Google Maps to try to see where we were close to the trail. But we finally made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still absolutely beautiful outside. There isn't any water in the dam.
No, it's super dry.
Yeah, it is the end of summer, so.
Yeah, but it is very nice out.
Yeah,
So
it was a nice hike. And now we're gonna make our way back.
eat breakfast finally.
Yes, feed Katie and figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day.
We're staying at the Hidden Valley campsite in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pets are allowed, but you have to keep them on leashes, of course, because it is a national park.
There are 45 sites here, and they do come with picnic tables, a fire pit, and a grill area.
And it's $15 a night or $7.50 if you have an access pass or you're a senior. There's bathrooms, pit toilets, all dispersed throughout the campground, so not too far away from any campsite.
And they do have trash and recycling bins.
And the campsites are pretty nice. Some of them are grouped close together, so if you come with a big group, you can camp right next to each other. Not all of the campsites have level areas though, so if you're a van lifer or if you're sleeping in your rig, you might have a few more limitations on which campsite that you can pick, and there's probably only about 5 or 6 that you could actually bring an RV into.
Yeah, I would just do a good a drive around the whole area and see. That's what we did, and we found a good spot for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably, when we got here yesterday, maybe 5 other people in this entire campground, so we pretty much had the place to ourselves. We could run around on the rocks, take pictures, the dogs enjoyed it, and it's starting to fill up a little bit this morning, but still we don't have anybody near us on either side of us. So across the street is the Hidden Valley picnic area, which is a day use area. There's a nature trail there. And then you can walk over to Echo T Trail, which has some rock climbing, and then that trail connects over to the Barker Dam Trail.
All in all, would recommend this location if you're doing just a night or two.
Definitely depends on the season. I can imagine it gets pretty busy during the cooler weather. We're here at the tail end of summer. So even though the weather has been pretty gorgeous, it's just after Labor Day, everybody's back in school. So I have stayed in Joshua Tree before, not at this campground, but over at Jumbo Rocks. Unfortunately, we timed it during spring break and it was a nightmare. So there are some boondocking and dispersed camping areas outside of the park if you don't want to pay. Some are on the north side on BLM land. It's just desert camping. There really isn't anything going on out there. Some of the roads are 4x4 only. South of the park, the entrance off of the I-10, there's some dispersed camping along BLM land right outside the gate to get in. I know that that's a popular area for people to camp in, but we came in on the north side, so we just decided to spend the money. We got a little bit of a discount, and to just go ahead and camp in the park so we could make the most of our visit. Katie's never been here before, so wanted her to get the full experience of Joshua Tree before we move on.
And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to explore more today. So we went to a local coffee shop to try to upload our weekly video, and they didn't have any Wi-Fi. So we tried to go to Starbucks to do the same thing, but due to all the rules and regulations, we weren't even able to sit out on the patio, so that was a fail.
And plans change. So we're staying in Joshua Tree another night because while we were sitting at the Starbucks, I decided to look up campsites and try to figure out where we were going to be staying up in San Bernardino County, and the entire forest is shut down due to the El Dorado fire. So thank you to those folks who went out there and decided to have your gender reveal party with a bunch of explosives. Anyway, the whole forest is shut down. No hiking, no mountain biking, no camping, and no forest roads. So we found this awesome BLM spot out on a dry lake bed here north of Joshua Tree. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, the dogs are already loving
it. And there are some other folks out here, but it's seriously such a huge area that we're probably a half a mile away from the closest person. So
hopefully we get out of here at some point, and
yeah, we're gonna just regroup for the night, decide whether we want to stay here and keep our eye on San Bernardino and when they open that back up, or if we're gonna head somewhere else to spend the rest of the week before going to the Adventure Van Expo.
Yeah. made some Indian food last night and I had a little leftover tomato, so I'm gonna make some shakshuka. So, we were looking at some places last night, found these hot springs that we were planning on going to, but this morning, everything closed down. All the national forests. So, we're trying to debate what to do from here. Do we stay in this area and then just go up to the expo, or do we try to find somewhere else to go?
It's getting hard because we're getting close to the weekend, and so, you know, if we go somewhere else, like I was thinking maybe Lake Mead or, you know, somewhere nice on the water on BLM land that the dogs could still run around in, you know, we would need to get there today or tomorrow in order to try to get a spot through the weekend. Or we can stay here or move to a spot closer to the bottom of Big Bear and stay there and, you know, go up. The thing is that it's not going to be too hot today, but it's going to start getting hot here in the desert tomorrow. So I don't think we want to stay here for too long if that's what we're going to do.